Yo, what is going on YouTube, and welcome back to another track guide on my YouTube channel. Today we are covering off Singapore, the setup, a track guide, and the world record hot lap. It is a 33.271. Hold on, and there we are. All right, here we are in the game. 33.271. The others are all cheaters. I mean, F1 cheats is pretty obvious, the name. Our setup is 1111 wings, 155 on the off diff, then right 19, minus 1.9, then 006, and left 131717, 150 and 23.8 on the front pressures, 23.5 on the rear pressures. The setup is pretty good, and I believe you can also use it in the race exactly how it is here. What I would maybe change is put the camber in tow like this. If you need a bit more turn in initially, put it to 007 or 006. And with the off diff, you can still play around. I feel like you might want to change it if you feel the car is too unstable under braking and if you're not on the throttle. Put it to 56. If you're happy with it, put it to 55 and leave it there. Or if you want a little bit more rotation, especially in the slow speeds, 54 will give you a bit more rotation, especially in the hairpins and slower speed sections of the circuit, which there are not too many, so it should be fine. You should just get a little bit more extra rotation. And you can also try and reduce the rear wing by 1 or 2, but then leave this off diff definitely up, because then it will get a bit too loose. This will help you get a little bit more lap time, but be careful. There's a lot of tire temps, so the less wing, the more you will probably slide, and the more mistakes you will probably kind of include into your laps and racing, and then your tires will overheat and die, and you don't want that. So if you feel like this is a good balance, keep it, but you can still play around with it. I would leave the suspension as it is. I think it has a pretty solid baseline, and the rest you can still tweak a tiny bit, but for now we're gonna keep it as it is, because this is the lap that I did with the setup. And now we're already getting into the track guide. It's a pretty cool track, but also a hard one to master on this game. In my opinion, one of the hardest. Hold on, there's no game sound, right? Yep. Now there's game sound, excuse me. So, first of all, you position your car here on the right, and after the 100 meter board, you're braking down into 4th gear, cut as much as you can on the left, then you hook it up here, and I think 3rd gear to 4th is quicker. I just experimented on my lap, and it was a bit slower. You can see my PB in the first sec, there was an 891, and we nearly did 1/10 slower. So, on this corner, you can downshift, like at the curb, you're kind of braking, and you shouldn't tray brake too long and hook it up on this curb. This curb will rotate your car in, and you can go early on the power. Please don't tray brake too much, because you will probably overslow your car down. And you will take this in 5th gear or in 4th and then 5th. Both work. For this, after 100 meter board, just before the curb, you cut a lot here on the left. It's a really weird corner. I don't like it. 4th gear and accelerate early. For this, 3rd gear, don't hit the curb. If you hit the curb, you will definitely lose lap time. I can promise you that. Short shift into 4th. Here you can stay in 5th and hook up also the inside curb a tiny bit, not too much. If you get too close to the inside, if you get over the curb or too much on the curb, you will struggle and it will probably push you wide. But if you just tap it a tiny bit, it will rotate your car a bit to the left and open up the exit a bit more, so you can accelerate earlier. 5th gear is fine, but I would also try out 4th gear or 4th to 5th. There's these 3 options. For this year, cut a lot on the left here. You need to open this up so you stay on the left. And then this corner is the most important in the middle sector. You have to really attack it in 5th gear or 4th gear, whatever you want. Then here, try and position your car as much as you can on the right to open up the corner and carry more momentum for the exit. 3rd gear to 4th gear or stay in 4th. You can pick whatever. This is sector 2. Now, kind of blind braking point, more like 70 meters. Also, you use the track on the exit. We took that in 4th. No higher, no lower gear. This one also in 4th. I feel like on this track, you kind of just attack every single corner in 4th gear. Nearly. I don't know why, but it's alright. So for this corner, you hook up the car here on the left, don't touch the wall, and then there's 2 curbs. You would think you can cut more and go across the sausage curbs, but what I found out for me, the sausage curbs here, like the orange ones, yeah, you can cut over it, but because you can see it's like you're like jumping up and down. I actually made some motions with the throttle and brake. It's unsettling the car. So what you want to do is not hit that, But you still want curb for the extra rotation, right? You hit this here. Just this curb. And then here, 5th gear. Hug it on the inside because it will also rotate the car. 4th, get close to the wall. Don't cut it too much or like in a bad angle and turn too much because it will understeer you into the wall. For this one here, you also same thing again. Avoid the sausage curbs, but hit the curb. And the wall on the left, you will invalidate your lap. I don't know why Sepp did it on his pole lap in 2018, 2019, whenever it was. Was it 2018? 2017? I don't know. You know what I mean. But we can't in the game. 5th gear here. And there you have to attack these curbs. They will be annoying, but you have to attack them. And now power through, small tap on the brakes, all lift, and cut again on the inside and power down to the line without getting an off track. And this is exactly what you need to do to master the Singapore Sun Marina Bay Circuit. Or is it Marina Bay Circuit? I don't know the exact name, but it's one of my favorite ones. It's just annoying that you have to use these curbs in this game, especially with the 2021 handling design and physics. You just have to drive in a certain kind of way, which is super frustrating, but it is what it is. And yeah, now I will send you over to the hot lap. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you in the end card. If you like this video, give it a like, subscribe, hit the bell, check out the other videos. There's an ERS management video literally came out and it's a banger. So many of you love it. The feedback is great. So if you haven't checked it out and you want to master the ERS on the F1 game, then please do check it out. Also check out the socials if you want to. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch. I'm streaming at the moment so much on Twitch, but mainly in German. You can still ask questions in English. And one thing that I forgot, hold on. The sector times. Da-da-da! There they are. So in case you're wondering, yeah, we lost around a tenth, a little bit less in sector 1, and the rest is pretty much spot on. There's a tiny bit more time everywhere. You know you can never hit the 100% perfect lap. We are all humans. There will always be errors if it's down to nerves or driving related errors or something else. There's always something to find, but this is a pretty decent lap. I'm quite happy with it. Even though we should have probably done a 0.1 or a low 0.2. Whatever. Is what it is. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Peace.